Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Today we're talking about Daejeon, South Korea's amazing bakery foods. In the heart of this bustling city lies a bakery that has stood the test of time, Sungsimdang. Since 1956, this legendary spot has been serving up some of Korea's most famous pastries, cakes from the crispy, golden fried soboro bread to the deliciously soft vegetable croquettes. Get ready to bring the flavors of Daejeon's famous bakeries right into your kitchen. In today's video, we're making not just one, but 5 irresistible chiffon and forest cakes. Light, fluffy, and dreamy, the classic fresh cream chiffon, USD 26.49. Rich and indulgent, the decadent choco chiffon, USD 28.26. A burst of fruity goodness, the elegant blueberry chiffon, $29.14. Layers of love, the show-stopping strawberry forest cake, USD 30.02. Sweet, tangy, and oh so creamy, the mango yogurt forest cake, USD 30.02. From soft sponges to silky creams, we'll take you through each step so you can recreate these bakery-style masterpieces at home. So grab your whisk and let's get baking. The secret to a perfect chiffon or forest cake? It all starts with eggs. And guess what? There's no strict rule. Take as many eggs as you need, depending on how big and fluffy you want your cake. Now here's a pro tip for perfectly separating egg yolks. Use your hands. Slip on a pair of gloves, because we're about to get hands-on with our ingredients. Feel that? The yolk stays intact while the whites slide right off. So simple, so satisfying. This method keeps the yolks whole and makes sure we get every bit of that liquid gold. Now that we've separated the eggs, it's time to transform the whites into something magical, meringue. This is the secret to making our cake extra light, airy, and melt in your mouth delicious. Start whisking slowly, letting the whites turn frothy. Then, as the bubbles form, we'll gradually add sugar and whip it up to stiff peaks. Look at that. Smooth, shiny, and holding its shape perfectly. This meringue is ready to take our cake to the next level. Let's move on. While our meringue is coming to life, let's multitask and prepare the rich, velvety yolk batter. This is where all the flavor and softness of our cake begins. First, we whisk the yolks with sugar until they turn pale and creamy. This step gives our cake that beautiful golden color and a melt-in-your-mouth texture. Next, we'll add milk, oil, and a touch of vanilla extract for that extra depth of flavor. Now let's mix it all together until it's silky smooth. With our yolk batter ready and the meringue reaching stiff peaks, it's time for the magic, combining them to create the perfect chiffon cake base. Let's do this. Now comes a crucial step, sifting the flour. This isn't just for show. Sifting makes the flour light and airy, ensuring a smooth, lump-free batter. Put the yolk dough mixed with the meringue back into the remaining meringue and mix thoroughly. And here, the cake sheet dough has been done. Now that our batter is perfectly mixed, it's time to prep the cake pan. First, grease your pan with a little butter to prevent sticking, then line it with parchment paper for easy removal once our cake is done. With the pan ready, it's time to gently pour the glorious cake batter into the mold. Now that it's all set, let's pop this into the oven and watch it rise into a fluffy, golden masterpiece. Our cake has risen beautifully and is golden perfection. Now it's time to take it out of the oven and let it cool down. Let's gently slide the cake onto a cooling rack, allowing it to cool evenly and completely. This step is important because it helps the cake set and prevents it from becoming soggy. Now that our cake has cooled down beautifully, it's time to release it from the mold. This is always an exciting moment. Carefully slide a knife or spatula around the edges to make sure nothing is sticking to the pan. This will help us easily lift the cake out without breaking it. Now it's time to make the silky, fluffy whipped cream that will take our cake to the next level. Start by pouring in cold, heavy cream. Keeping it chilled is the key to getting the best texture. Next, we'll add some powdered sugar for sweetness and a splash of vanilla extract for that rich, aromatic flavor. Now let's whip it up. Whisk on medium speed until soft peaks form. Smooth, creamy, and just the right consistency. Look at that. Light, airy, and absolutely perfect for decorating. Now let's layer up our cake and make it a true masterpiece. Now it's time to turn this beautiful cake sheet into a layered. First, we carefully slice it to make space for our delicious whipped cream filling. Using a serrated knife, slowly cut through the cake, keeping your hand steady. The goal is to create even layers so every bite is perfectly balanced with cake and cream. Look at that, soft, airy, and ready for some creamy goodness. Now let's fill it up with our freshly whipped cream. It's time to add the final, most beautiful touch: fresh strawberries. These sweet and tangy berries will make our cake not only taste amazing, but also look absolutely stunning. Start by slicing a few strawberries for layering and leave some whole for that perfect finishing touch. Now let's place these beauties right on top. You can go for a simple, elegant look or get creative with a fancy pattern. There's no wrong way to decorate with strawberries. Now, let's take our cake decorating to the next level. We're going to fill a piping bag with our fluffy whipped cream to create those perfect, elegant designs. Gently spoon the cream into the bag, making sure not to overfill. We want just the right amount for smooth and controlled piping. Now twist the top to seal it, and we're all set. Let's start piping and make our cake even more beautiful. Now it's time to make a rich and airy chocolate chiffon cake. The perfect combination of deep chocolate flavor and a light, fluffy texture. Let's get started. Now let's make a smooth, rich chocolate cream to take our chiffon cake to the next level. This creamy, velvety goodness will be perfect for layering and decorating. Start by warming up the cream. It should be hot but not boiling. Then pour it over the chopped chocolate and let it sit for a minute. Now gently whisk until the chocolate and cream come together into a silky smooth mixture. Look at that rich, glossy texture. This is now ready to spread between layers or pipe on top. Let's move on to assembling our chocolate chiffon cake. First, slice the cake into even layers. This will help us get that perfect balance of cake and cream in every bite. Now spread a thick, even layer of our creamy chocolate filling on top. Be sure to cover the entire surface so every slice is packed with flavor. Cooling the cake helps the chocolate cream set, making it easier to decorate and keeping those layers perfectly in place. Let's give it 30 to 60 minutes to chill. Once it's set, we'll move on to the final decorations and make this cake a true masterpiece. Next up, we're making a blueberry chiffon cake. Light, fluffy, and bursting with juicy blueberry flavor. Let's create a luscious blueberry cream. Light, fruity, and perfect for our chiffon cake. Start by whipping cold, heavy cream until soft peaks form. Then, gently add the blueberry puree for that beautiful color and burst of berry flavor. Now, fold it in gently until the cream turns a gorgeous lavender blue shade and has a smooth, airy texture. Look at that. Fluffy, fruity, and absolutely delicious. It's time to bring everything together. Let's layer our cake with this delicious blueberry cream and finish it off with fresh blueberries on top. Start by slicing the cake into even layers so we can fill each one with our creamy blueberry goodness. Now spread a generous layer of blueberry cream on top of the first layer, making sure to cover the entire surface. Stack the next layer on top and repeat. Each bite will be packed with soft chiffon and luscious blueberry flavor. Now it's time to make a tropical delight. Mango yogurt forest cake. Light, creamy, and bursting with mango goodness. This cake is going to be absolutely irresistible. Let's create a rich and creamy yogurt cream. Smooth, tangy, and the perfect balance to our sweet mango cake. Start by whipping cold, heavy cream until it turns light and fluffy. This will give our cream a soft, airy texture. Now gently fold in thick yogurt. This adds a fresh, tangy flavor that pairs beautifully with mango. Now let's prepare the mango pieces that will add that sweet, juicy burst to our mango yogurt forest cake. First, peel off the skin carefully. Then slice the mango into thin, even pieces. These will be perfect for layering inside the cake and on top for decoration. Look at these gorgeous mango slices, vibrant and full of flavor. Let's keep these ready to add that tropical touch to our cake. Now, arrange the fresh mango slices beautifully on top of the yogurt cream. This will give each bite a burst of sweet mango flavor. Repeat this process with the next layer's cake, yogurt cream, mango, and so on, until we have a perfectly layered mango yogurt forest cake. To create the perfect mango cream, we're mixing in some mango puree with our yogurt cream. This will give it a beautiful, rich mango flavor and a gorgeous color. Now, gently spread the mango cream all over the outside of the cake. Make sure to cover it completely, giving it a smooth and even finish. Now it's time to get creative and decorate each cake with its own special fruits. Each one is going to look and taste absolutely amazing. Start by placing fresh strawberries on top of the cake. Arrange them in a beautiful pattern to showcase their vibrant red color. Now take a sifter and gently sprinkle powdered sugar over the entire cake for that delicate, sweet finish and a beautiful snowy effect. Start by adding your chopped chocolate to a saucepan, along with some milk. This will create a smooth, creamy sauce. Warm the milk and chocolate together on low heat, stirring occasionally until it's fully melted and smooth. Now that we have our rich chocolate sauce, let's decorate the chocolate chiffon cake. Start by spreading a generous layer of whipped cream over the top of the cake. To make our cakes truly shine, let's add a touch of gold powder for a glamorous, elegant finish.